Food huggers are a versatile, efficient, and forward-thinking product aimed to preserve the freshness of foods. This product is extremely useful and at its core is designed for fruits, vegetables, and other items which have been cut and had their natural protection removed, which, as a result, have had their shelf life reduced. In addition, with a growing awareness centered around the prevalence of product sustainability and reusability in business and society as a whole, food huggers have been ethically designed to eliminate the need for single-use plastics. Decor is an Australian brand which was founded in 1958 with headquarters in Melbourne, which specialises in products such as houseware, gardenware, food and hydration. We have chosen to use Decor as our intended business to sell food huggers, since the company is increasingly producing sustainable yet effective storage products. This opportunity to expand into a limited yet growing market would make food huggers an exceptional addition to the Decor product line, while simultaneously placing the business in a position to grow and remain profitable for years to come. Decor must be aware of the macro environment in which they operate, ensuring that they understand the benefits and the implications associated with the political, economic, socio-cultural, technological, environmental, and legal forces which are present. The business must be able to effectively and accurately deal with these forces in a timely manner, enabling Decor to maintain a strong financial position, brand image, and reputation. This will further propel the business for success in the long term as a result of the attainment of strategic goals which are in place, such as profit maximization and growth.
So Decor has two main direct competitors. So Decor's first main competitor is Systema. Systema is a New Zealand-based company that produces innovative and highly functional storage containers. Their range includes to-go lunchboxes, microwave-safe containers, canisters, clip-its, etc. And both of them share similar sustainability objectives, such as reducing single-use plastic. And Systema has this thing where they sell their products at a higher price than Decor because they use post-industrial materials, such as that's part of their waste-free manufacturing program. Systema shares the same retailers as Decor, such as Woolies, Coles, Big W, Spotlight, Foodworks, Amazon, and IGA, but they also distribute additional outlets such as Officeworks and Dick Smith. Decor's second competitor is Pyrex, and they specialize in low thermal expansion borosilicate glass, which is used for kitchenware made to resist temperature changes. And their range is very limited because they only have cup-round dishes, but they are more sustainable than Decor because their range is in glass. And they are accessible at Woolies, Coles, Big W, IG, and Amazon, and they are also available at high-end retail such as Peach of Kensington, Kitchen Warehouse, Everton, Harris Scarf, Corel, David Jones, and Victoria's Basement. And some indirect competitors such as Woolies and Coles, their home brands offer products such as cling wraps and sandwich bags. They are very cheap and highly efficient storage containers, and they're accessible like anywhere, but they're not sustainable and they pose a really big threat to the environment. As demonstrated in the SWOT analysis, Decor is so much more cheaper than Systema and Pyrex. That allows for greater accessibility for consumers of different demographics. Decor also aims to minimize single-use plastics such as plastic coffee cups and straws with their reusable coffee cups and water bottle ranges. And you can get discounts at different stores. Decor also has a wide range of products such as containers, measuring cups, pump pots, coffee cups, bottles, coolers, and pegs. But one of the company's weakness is that their products do not have a lifetime guarantee because they are made out of BPA plastic and they have a minimal glass range, which puts Pyrex at a competitive advantage because they are more sustainable. But on the positive side, Decor has a policy to replace any products with manufacturing defects as long as consumers provide proof of purchase. And Decor has also shown initiative by partnering with Foodland on their container trial program to reduce single-use plastic, and that is also appealing to consumer changing tastes. But the manufacturers, however, are in different parts of the world, which makes quality control really difficult and adds to high transportation costs. But then also exporting from Australia is also very costly, which Decor has to take into account in their financial budgeting.
Thanks, Michelle, for covering those components of our marketing plan for Decor. It was eloquently explained. I'll now be moving on to firstly, our marketing objectives, and secondly, our two chosen target markets. After completing extensive market research with a focus on quantitative data, it was observed that 3 main marketing objectives could be set. The first objective is in relation to market share, whereby we aim to increase market share by 5% within the Australian domestic market by the end of the fourth quarter 2023. This objective will be measured and evaluated at the end of the period by monitoring revenue streams and profit increases. Further, the second marketing objective pertains to customer satisfaction. Our objective is to decrease 20% of customer complaints, assessed in 6-month intervals, and will be evaluated to ensure this goal is realised through monitoring website reviews and the number and nature of returned products. Finally, the last objective centres around the environment, where we aim to create a business-wide policy that all plastic products made by Decor need to be 100% recyclable by the end of 2023. We have specifically set this as a long-term goal, with the understanding that innovation towards materials and manufacturing will need to be undertaken, and thus we have allowed ourselves a longer and more realistic time period to achieve this strategic goal. Now moving on to our target segments. Meet Millennial Karen and Gen Z Ziggy. Why did we choose Millennials and Generation Z as our key customer segments? Well, firstly, Manning argues that Millennials are more likely to buy sustainable products, whilst Gen Z is emerging as a generation that is willing to spend more for products that meet their sustainability standards. We have strategically segmented the market using both demographic and psychographic variables. The 2 main customer segments include the primary market of females aged between 30 and 40, i.e. our Karen, and the new market of females aged between 20 and 25, our Ziggy. Food huggers will add value to these 2 groups of consumers, as it offers a convenient, sustainable, and durable way to both store and preserve leftover food. The second segmentation variable we have used includes the psychographic variables of personality and lifestyle and values. Both Karen and Ziggy are conscientious, environmentally oriented, and value being organised, which food huggers and Decor strive to maintain. I'd like to now pass on to Sophie, who is discussing our positioning strategy.
So I will now be going through the positioning. Looking at the slides, our positioning statement can be seen. Decor will position food huggers as a reusable and environmentally friendly product that is versatile in its uses, from preserving food to using as storage containers for non-food items. It aims to provide customers with an affordable and easy sustainable practice that can be used at home through reducing household waste such as single-use plastics. To the right is a perceptual map of where we have positioned Decor in relation to its competitors, with it being in the top right corner showing it is both affordable and sustainable. This positioning is in line with the target market seen in the customers Karen and Ziggy, since both have conscientious personalities with values in sustainability. Additionally, both would be looking for price-conscious alternatives that are sustainable as well, which Decor has provided. Karen because she is newly married with a baby and transitioning to part-time work, and Ziggy because she is of low socio-economic status and only works casually, will be looking for price-conscious alternatives. Thus, Decor's positioning will be in line with the target market as seen above.
I will now be going through the marketing mix strategies of product, price, promotion, and place. The product marketing mix strategy for food huggers' innovative and patented food saver design makes them a convenient product for a young mother on the go, like Karen from our customer profile, as it is reusable, durable, and child-friendly. The use of bright colours in the design of food huggers' label will make Decor's product stand out from its competitors. For customers like Ziggy, a Gen Z who values environmental sustainability and animal welfare, the packaging for food huggers will be made of sustainable materials such as cardboard and bioplastics.
This will have the benefit of providing Decor with a better reputation in terms of their sustainability and will also protect their product from breakage in a sustainable way. Decor will utilize the pricing strategy of competitive pricing, which involves selecting a price point of for food huggers based on their competitors' Systema, Pyrex, and Avanti's pricing in the food storage market. It is recommended that Decor price their food huggers at $4.50 each in order to remain competitive. This price is approximately $1 cheaper than Avanti's food hugger price. This accommodates to customers like Karen and Ziggy, who are price conscious as they both have financial commitments, such as a child support and rent to pay. To promote food huggers to the target market, Decor will utilize different social media sites and forms of communication. Using colourful and eye-catching Instagram and Facebook advertisements that highlight the benefits of food huggers on daily feeds will successfully reach customers. Decor can also sponsor a famous influencer on TikTok and use advertisements on apps like Snapchat and YouTube to reach their Gen Z customers. This will rapidly increase people's awareness of food huggers as social media is such a large part of people's daily activities today. The two distribution channels that Decor will use so that customers like Karen and Ziggy can purchase food huggers are supermarkets and online deliveries. Supermarkets such as Coles, Woolworths, and Aldi, where customers like Karen frequently shop. Online deliveries from Decor's own website or supermarket websites would also make buying our products easier and more efficient for customers like Ziggy and Karen with busy and densely scheduled lives.
In the modern era, with there being a combined interest in looking after the environment, food huggers are becoming increasingly popular. For Decor, revenues are increasing year on year and have certainly contributed their part to slowing environmental crisis. Although Decor's successes and profits are increasing annually, there are still a variety of costs. Despite the cost of sales increasing from 20 to 40% of the total costs and debts remaining constant over the last few years due to COVID-19, the will of the community to keep purchasing environmentally friendly food huggers has kept the money coming in. This is proven by analysing the sector split of Marlin, where consumer discrepancy was 36%, which more than likely includes items from Decor. Decor made $24 million in revenue last year and costs totaled about $15.6 million, meaning profits were about $8.5 million. Due to this, we've allocated about 50% of our profits to our budget. So the budget makes up about $4 million and can be spent creating and distributing food huggers. Net profit for Marlin, the company who owns Decor, was $69.2 million in 2021. This was largely driven by the diversification of their asset portfolio. Having multiple sources of income provides customers with new reasons to spend money. Total assets acquired in 2021 summed over $252,000 as well. In their 2021 annual report, Marlin stated there would be future store growth, potentially quadrupling its footprint to around 400 Decor stores, ultimately leading to more purchases. The increase in revenue of over 300% last year indicates a dramatic increase in sales, and with removal of plastic bags and other non-renewable plastics, I expect to see similar increases in sales and revenue in future years, especially as environmental policies are implemented. With environmental sustainability being an increasing concern, Decor is attempting to make change, taking inspiration from successful European countries. The top 10 leading countries in use of reusable containers and recyclable plastics are all European countries, with the EU having an average recycling rate of 47%. Australia is attempting to adopt such strategies as removing single-use plastic bags and promoting reusable bag and containers, which will ultimately bring light to successful companies like Decor and in the long run increase demand for their products like our food huggers.
Moving on to implementation, the product will be placed right next to other food container competitors within physical stores so that consumers will be able to compare and see advantages of food huggers such as the environmentally friendly packaging to other competitors' products such as Systema's products, which are plastic packaged, as you can see right here, with the hopes that the consumer will choose to purchase food huggers instead of competitors' products. In terms of promotion, the majority of promotion will be completed online through Decor's website there and Decor's Instagram as shown, and YouTube advertisements as shown on the screen right here will vary throughout the quarters of the year. Moving on to evaluation, we have 3 objectives to evaluate. In regards to market share evaluation, there will be an analysis of patterns of change in percentage of Decor's market share every quarter from now until the targeted goal of the end of the 4th quarter in 2023. In terms of customer satisfaction, the social media page alongside the website of Food Huggers will be constantly monitored to analyze customer feedback and reviews. There will be continual observation of the increase or decrease in the percentage number of customer complaints over the next 6-month period. Environmental evaluation, we will have an investigation on the source of production of plastic material used for Decor's products. This will be undertaken in the 1st quarter of 2023, in which Decor can evaluate whether the current marketing mix is utilizing 100% recyclable materials. If change is required, then further quarter-yearly investigations will be made until this objective is met. Furthermore, focus groups to gain qualitative data and questionnaires to gain quantitative data will be the primary market research tool utilized to decipher customers' perspectives and satisfaction of the product, along with any potential issues such as if the pricing of the product is ideal to consumers and the effectiveness of promotion strategies. Focus groups will be used to ask questions to individuals regarding their opinion about Food Huggers' marketing mix of product, packaging, branding, promotion, distribution, and pricing, whilst the questionnaires will ask for an individual's rating of the current marketing mix from a scale of 1 to 5. Through gathering information from the focus group and questionnaires, this will help Decor evaluate their current marketing mix in achieving all the objectives. To conclude, this marketing plan has thoroughly outlined the marketing strategy for Decor by identifying the objectives of the company and the positive trends in the Australian market. As demonstrated in the report, there is a need for sustainable packaging/storage for perishable goods. This report has also identified the target markets and provided an overview of the financial position of the company, as well as the budget to introduce Food Huggers in the product line at Decor. As consumer tastes continue to evolve, it is essential for Decor to monitor and evaluate the external environment. The company needs to regularly evaluate the trends of the market and the effectiveness of their strategies against their competitors to sustain their competitive advantage. Thank you for listening.